This is Deborah. She says that a busy man is a passionate man. On yesterday's show, the audience voted on which of these three men would be best for her. Today, you'll find out who Deborah chose as her date. And this is Adrien. She's separated. She says the next time she wants a doer, not a watcher. Which of these men does she choose? Which will our audience choose? Today on Love Connection, you'll find out who they pick, who the audience picks, and everything that happened on their dates. Now, here's the host of Love Connection, Chuck Willery. All right. Thank you, Ron Ray. Thanks, everybody. I like it. Thanks. Let's get started by meeting our first guest. Now, she's from Chicago. She's 6 feet tall. She likes to read tarot cards. And on her date, she just as soon go Dutch. Please welcome Deborah Swihart. Hi, Deborah. Welcome back. Hi. Come sit down. Why do you say that a busy man is a passionate man? They're always too busy to be passionate.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Usually when a man is busy with a project or working at a job that he likes, he's happy and he feels confident about himself and he feels good about himself. And when you work real hard, you want to play real hard.
All right. Fair enough. Why do you prefer going Dutch on a date?
Well, it's not necessarily that I prefer going Dutch, but I think that society puts a lot of pressure on men. They are under the pressure. They have to ask the girl out first. It used to be. It's getting better now. And then they have to pay for it. And I have a job, and I work, and I can afford to pay for my meal, or his, too, sometimes.
You ever do that?
I sure do.
You do?
Sure. If I go out and I get a job and I make a lot of money or something, then I'll take the guy I'm going out with and treat him to dinner or drink.
Sweet. That's nice. I like that. Well, listen, let's remind everybody what happened yesterday. Now, yesterday, our studio audience saw Deborah's three choices. And they voted for one. Let's take a look at all three of these men again. First, there was Rock. He's 30, and he's in marketing research. Then Bruce, he's a welder. He's 28. Finally, Bill, he's 33-year-old sales manager. Now, the audience vote was recorded yesterday. We'll get to that a little bit later on, but right now, Deborah, tell us who you chose.
I chose Rock.
Chose Rock. Chose Rock now. What made you pick Rock?
Well, he was really nice, and he was very sincere and honest in his tape. And I looked at what three signs the men were, and naturally, after watching his tape, he was an Aquarian on the cusp of Pisces, and that was good for me, so I picked him out.
Well, let's see if it worked. Rock's backstage. Let's say I wrote a rock. Let's say I wrote a rock. Okay. Let's say hello even to Rock Eblin. Hi, Rock. Rock, did you know that Deborah was a little over 6 feet tall?
Yeah, I knew.
Oh, you knew that already?
6'1".
Yes. Okay. Well, we'll get back to you in just a minute. Rock, tell us about the date, Deborah.
Well, first of all, he picked me up. I'm taking an extension class at UCLA, so he picked me up at my class, and he asked me how would he know who I was, and I said I'd be the girl smoking the cigar.
Do you smoke cigars?
No.
Oh, you don't smoke cigars.
But he picked me up, and we were at UCLA, and we were going to see The Detective Story with Charlton Heston downtown at the Amundsen. So we raced from UCLA all the way down to the Amundsen. We got to the Amundsen, and we said, let's splurge. We'll valet park. But we had no idea how much of a splurge it was going to be.
How much was it?
It was $8 to park at the Amundsen. I was so
Gee, really? $8? Boy.
So we went
After you
in.
parked the car.
We ran up and we bought cheap tickets. They were $8.50, only 50 cents more than it was to park.
Yeah, really. Boy,
And we ended up in the balcony of the theater. So at intermission, we went out, we had a glass of champagne, and then we kind of meandered down to the orchestra and took 2 seats right in the front row.
Well, you sneaks. You went down there and got in those, what, $25
seats.
Sure,
So
right.
it made up for the parking.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Whose idea was it to sneak down to the better seats? Was it your idea, Rock?
Well, we shared the idea because after that valet parking experience, we decided that we'd better make up the cost somehow. And so we both said, well, we'd been to shows before where we went down and got the best seats after spotting the empty ones. And so we both thought of it.
Gee, I never thought of that before. That's... Okay, what happened next?
We went to a wonderful restaurant on Sunset Boulevard, not too far from where I live, and we had dinner. And then we went back to my house, and I read his tarot card.
Funny, I knew that was coming.
You knew I was gonna. And
What did the tarot cards say about you, Rock?
It was fascinating. She said that I had some major adjustments coming into my life, and that was true. It's
The old major adjustment. What were some of them?
Well, she said that as far as career, there would be some adjustments going on, and that maybe I would meet some new people that would be of great interest to me, and that certainly happened.
It was a good reading, a very good reading.
As opposed to a bad one, I guess. Do you ever have those?
Well, actually, no reading is bad because everybody says
That's what I thought.
Depending on the context.
it's true. I mean, there are down things and there are things that'll upset you, but it depends on how you look at a change, on whether you think it's good or bad.
Yeah. Okay, well, now you told him what was in the cards for him, then what'd you do then?
Well, he's a magician.
Is he really?
Yes, and he brought along magic tricks, and he
did?
did magic tricks.
You're
for us.
kidding. Did he really?
It was wonderful, and he's really
What
good
did
at
he
it.
do?
He took this one little ball, and he had me hold it in my hand and squeeze it, and then it turned into two. And then he made it back into one again, and then he made it disappear.
Well, that's great. That's pretty good stuff, all right. Are those little foam balls?
Oh, you're familiar with those, aren't you?
Was there any romance on this date?
It was a very nice date, but I think as far as they'd consider, they'd probably say it was pretty platonic.
Oh.
Doesn't have to stay that way. But
Well, let's see what we can do. Okay, let's see who the audience voted for. Ah, interesting. 58%. The audience picked rock, too. 58%. Well, if you'd like to go out with Rock again, we'll be happy to pick up the tab.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to go out with him again.
Is that all right with you, Rock? Okay, come on out. How you doing? See, that's great. That's probably about as close as you guys have been together since you've known each other. Okay, I was just playing. Do you believe in astrology and tarot cards and all that stuff like that?
I think it's a science. I think she's got it down really well. She showed me that she's learned 2 different kinds of interpretations, and she's doing the newer one for me. And I was very impressed with her knowledge of it.
Thanks.
Who do you think the new person in your life's going to be? That she predicted. She did this once before, you know. We talked about it yesterday. She has a way with those things. Listen, we have a nice gift for both of you. Thanks for being on the show. And we're going to come right back with another couple in just a minute. Stay with us. Let's meet our next guest. She's from upstate New York, and she says she's traditional. Long hair on a man can turn her off, but the right kind of voice can turn her on. Please welcome Adrien Trevino. Hi, Adrien. It's nice to meet you. I love this. Isn't this great? I have somebody my size now. I mean, really. Come sit down.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, you say that you're traditional, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what do you mean personally by being traditional?
Well, I come from an Italian background, and my parents were very strict.
Uh-huh.
And I really do believe in the traditional relationships between men and women, but I really wouldn't mind it if a guy could cook me a dinner.
Oh, what do you mean by traditional relationships between men and women, though? And how do you perceive that?
Well, women that cook dinner for their husbands and...
The woman who stays at home, takes care of the family, cooks dinner, does all that stuff for her husband, supports him in that way, and he works and comes in and says,
yes.
Hey, honey, let's watch the ball game and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
That's okay. All right, yeah. What do you find sensual about a man's voice?
Well, I like a masculine voice, a deep masculine voice that is distinctive, and not a mousy voice, not a wishy-washy voice. I just like somebody that's really distinctive.
Okay. Yeah. Tell me some of the things you like about yourself and some of the things that you don't.
Well, I like the fact that I'm sensitive and I'm energetic, and I like to go for it.
Really, do you?
I do.
What about the things you don't like about yourself?
Okay, I don't like the fact that I'm 3 pounds overweight.
You are?
Uh-huh.
30 pounds? That doesn't matter, does it?
It does to me.
Okay.
And my mood swings. Sometimes I get really moody.
Sugar blues?
Yep.
What else?
And the fact that I'm broke right now. Flat broke.
Broke, I don't know how to help you with. Don't eat sugar and you'll lose 3 pounds.
Okay.
Let's take a look at the men that Adrien had to choose from now. Audience, watch closely, because we're going to ask you to pick the man that you think's best for her. First, there was Ed. Ed's from Texas. He's into ice skating and beach combing. He knows a little red flag will pop up when he falls in love. But so far, it hasn't happened. Here's how he avoided marriage.
Run fast, jump high. That's the only solution to it. There is no cut, dry method. I've stayed busy, and I've gone through several affairs, long-distance affairs, but I've just always, traveled around and just never really wanted to settle down.
Alrighty, next there was Leslie. Leslie's from Canada. He'd like to begin a date at a health food bar and end it in a hot tub. And here's one date that began in a swimming pool he's going to tell us about.
She had a beautiful swimming pool, and I was impressing her with my ability to dive, and she took me up on my ability to show her how I dive. So I went in and I lost my trunks the first time. It was pretty embarrassing getting out of the pool, but it broke the ice very well.
I bet it did. Finally, you watch Stefan. Now, he's from Illinois. He sizes up his dates according to their clothing, hair, legs, and figure. But he thinks it's women that are too picky.
They've certainly become more picky over the last 2 or 3 years. Whereas in the 70s, it was the emotion thing. I want a man who's got the emotion and the sincerity, etc., and the honesty and the fidelity. Now they're after the beefcake.
Okay, Adrien selected one of those men as her date, and we're going to show you all 3 men again before you vote. Now, first there was Ed. He's 35. He's a sales representative. Then Leslie. He owns an electronics firm. He's 32. And finally, Stefan. He's a 30-year-old salesman. Okay, audience, time for your voting machines. Please make your choice now. Who do you think's the best guy out there for our lady? Who do you think it is? Okay. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to meet the man that Adrien selected and hear everything that happened on their date. We're going to do that about a minute and a half. Stay with us.
Little Bo Peep had lost her sheep, maybe because her team was stuck doing office work. What if she'd used the smart buying tools on Amazon Business? They help you work more efficiently, so you can focus on bigger things.
I'm so fancy. You already
Not so little anymore. Amazon Business, your partner for smart business buying.
Watch free national and local news on Prime Video.
The newsmakers right here facing all the tough questions.
We've got you covered every step of the way.
We are living in an extraordinary period.
From changing skies to market shifts.
Around the world, this is BBC News.
Covering all the stories that matter to you. Your news, your app.
All right, we're back. And Adrien, who'd you select?
Ed.
Ed. Here comes Ed. Adrien and Ed haven't seen each other since the date. We always hear from both sides. Let's say hello to Ed Page. Hi, Ed.
Hi, Chuck. How are you?
I'm fine. Ed, why don't you tell us about the date?
It was great. It started out, Adrien wanted to come down, she wanted to do some sunbathing is what she wanted to do, so we decided, since I live pretty close to the beach there, that it might be a pretty good idea to come down, and we thought that'd be pretty nice, good way to get to know each other, lay around, watch the people, listen to a little music, and relax a little bit.
Good. Did you guys hit it off right away?
Mm-hmm.
Did you?
I liked Ed's hospitality, and I think if we had met somewhere else, we would have started talking.
Okay, good. So you get out there on the beach and...
Well, it didn't work out quite as we planned.
Oh, what
Mother
happened?
Nature just didn't want to do it. So it was a little overcast and cool, so we had to do some improvising. And Adrien hadn't seen much of the coastal area, so we decided, well, we'd just kind of take a run down towards Newport Beach, which was really nice. It was a good day for that. And we drove around the area and took the little ferry across to Balboa there and did some shopping. Did a lot of shopping.
Really?
Adrien's likes to do some shopping, let me tell you.
What does he mean by that, Adrien?
Well, it's really hard for me to find my size, so while
What size are you?
0 or 1.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
I know. So we were on Balboa Island, and I really wanted to buy something, so we went into all the boutiques, and I dragged Ed into the boutiques, said, do you like this dress? Do you like that dress? And I kept going into every boutique, and poor Ed.
Is this kind of the traditional relationship you were talking about at the top of the show?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really great.
Did you have a good time doing that, Ed?
Absolutely, I did. She's watching her shop's kind of like watching a piranha. She hits that the clothes rack and she just goes right through it. Trying to find something that's going to fit.
All right. So moving out of the clothes, what'd you do then?
Well, we had had our dinner and decided that there again it was getting pretty late, so we drove back to my place and had a few cocktails and just chatted some more and said goodnight.
Was there ever any romance at all, Ed?
Well, we did kiss goodnight. I mean, had to say goodnight properly.
Any romance?
Well, it seemed like Ed wanted more, and I just said, well, I think I'd rather just be friends.
Yeah.
Did you kind of feel that way, Ed?
I did. I could respect a lot of her ideas and her beliefs.
Uh-huh. Okay, good. So you just wanted to be friends, and that was enough for you?
Yes.
All right. Let's take a look and see what the audience thought would be good for you. Interesting. They picked Leslie. 53% of them picked Leslie. Yeah, why? A lot, big percentage. That's a huge percentage. Well, if you want to follow our audience's advice, we'll be happy to pick up the tab if you'd like to go out with Leslie.
Oh, no, I'm really busy right now. I don't think I'll have time. I've been getting so many calls that I just don't know.
Adrien, give me your hand, sweetie.
Okay.
What's going on?
Oh, well, I don't know.
Are you real busy?
I am. I'm really busy.
Have you found somebody?
No, I haven't found anybody. No, I'm just getting a lot
Are you
of...
looking for somebody?
Yeah, I am.
So that's it for you, huh?
That's it.
Nobody here, nobody there. Well, look, Ed, sorry things didn't work out. We have a nice
all
parting
right.
gift for you. Maybe we'll see you again.
I hope so.
Okay.
Thank you.
Adrien, I hope you find somebody and you don't get too busy.
I hope so. I hope so.
Okay. All right, Annie, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank
We have a
you.
nice parting gift for you.
Thank
Just
you.
stay right there, and we'll be right back with another guest in just a minute. Stay with us. Let's meet our next guest. She's from Florida. She likes lawyers, says she hates engineers, and she believes that most women are strippers at heart. Please welcome Tensi Torres Comas. Oh, boy. I can't wait to hear this one. Excuse me, did I just hit your foot?
That's all right.
Have a seat, huh? Why women are strippers at heart? Why do you say that, my dear?
Well, have you ever noticed a lady after a couple of drinks, how she sort of starts taking off an earring and it's kind
You know you're right.
Of course I'm right.
I never thought of that, but you know, that is kind of, it's true in a way, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You think that applies to men as well?
Not as much as the ladies.
Does it apply to you?
Let me take the fifth on that. Some of my friends were like that, and we're real close, I suppose.
Come on, tell me.
I can't take off my earrings in public.
Yeah, I know.
Come on.
Tell me, are you like that? Do you?
Am I like that? I've been known to take an ear off or two.
Okay. What's the first thing you notice in a man?
Hands.
Hands, really?
Wrists.
What does that mean?
Combo pack, you know. Nice.
Combo pack?
Of nice, solid hands and wrists, you know, the kind that can...
You keep looking at my hands. I'm starting to get real paranoid.
I don't mean to do that. I really don't.
Well, how do you judge? I mean, you know, I've got...
Yeah, how do you rate your hands?
I don't
Let's
know.
see.
I don't know. What do you think?
Not too shabby.
See? You see, they're not good. That's what it is, and she's being nice. What's so good about lawyers? You like lawyers?
Are they creative, cynical, funny, but they're okay.
What's so bad about engineers, though? Guys build bridges and skyscrapers?
That's real good. I'm glad they do that because
Yeah, what's-
they're boring.
Are they really?
Yes. Yeah.
You've been out with a lot of engineers, boy. Not a lot of them.
No. I know 2 or 3. No, do not go out with them.
Oh, okay. Anything else that turns you off?
Burps.
Oh, gee.
You asked.
Of course, in the Middle East, that's a compliment.
This is true, but
We're not
This
in the
is
Middle
LA.
East. You're true. This is LA, yeah. Okay. Let's take a look at the tapes that Tinsy saw. Remember, you're going to vote again. First, it was Michael. He's from Idaho. He has a 16-year-old son. He says he doesn't like off-color jokes, but here's what he did once on a date.
What we did was we played a game. We charged to the ice machine, of course, without our clothes on, but we were able to take the key to the room to get back in, and that was a game we played. We had to go get a bucket of ice and charge back to the room, and that was before streaking was ever popular.
Next, there was David. He's into things that begin with the letter S. I don't know, swimming, sailing, sauna, skinny dipping. He's got a surefire method for ending a bad date, and here's how it works.
I would have my beep alert beep me, and they would say, "Hey, got an emergency appointment coming up. You gotta go on this appointment." So I would naturally, very as well as I could, explain that I had this emergency appointment and have to go to it.
Alrighty, and next you watched Alan. Alan calls himself an ambitious beach boy. He says when he's in love, he sings, laughs, and whistles, and let him tell us more.
I think pettiness in a woman is a definite turnoff. Whether it be backstabbing or nitpicking over small details which really don't affect the larger picture. Perhaps someone who nags a lot.
Let's see all three of these men again. First, there was Michael. He's 40. He's a transportation broker. Then David. He's a charter boat captain. He's also 40. And finally, Alan. He's 37. He's in real estate. Okay, audience, time to vote again. Please make your choice right now. Who do you think's the best man out there for Tennessee? They're all looking and snarling at each other. They don't know. All right, the audience made its choice. We're going to find out who Tennessee picked tomorrow. Going to hear everything that happened on their date. That's our show for today. I'm Chuck Woolery, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody.
Some guest on Love Connection will receive the following. The Bissell Double Action Floor Sweeper. Snaps up dirt and litter off carpets and bare floors. Great for quick pickups between vacuuming. Furnished by Bissell. Or Soft Soap brand liquid soap. Conditions and moisturizes as it gently cleans. Outlast and outdates bar soaps. Soft Soap. Soap without the soapy mess. Or Cheerios. Moms love its low sugar, but it's that famous toasted oat taste that made Cheerios #1 with kids. Or Glade Spin Fresh. If it's time for a fresh Spin Fresh roller in your bathroom, try Fresh Bouquet from Glade Spin Fresh. For Love Connection, this is Rod Roddick.